Many people around the world suffer from yeast infection on the corners of the mouth. Oral yeast infection can be very frustrating, uncomfortable and irritating. Though there are several medications available, you can try some natural ways to treat the infection in a safe manner. Natural remedies do not contain harsh chemicals, so they do not cause irritation or any other side effects. Watch on to find out the real underlying causes of your corner mouth yeast infection and how to treat it in the most safest and effective way. But, before you go on to the next slide, I highly recommend you to try this natural treatment. The right and effective yeast infection treatment mean a treatment not only remove yeast infection from the skin, but it also stops it from coming again. Discover our one single tip to treat Candida yeast infection in 12 hours. Here's my recommendation. There are 4 different types of infection of the mouth, namely thrush, hyperplastic, erythemalous and angular cheilitis. This can be identified with the presence of a grayish, creamy, or white coating or cream or white raised spots. There is no pain associated with this condition, but the sores may bleed if you try to scrape them off. In severe cases of this infection, you can find sores and blisters all over the mouth, including the corners. If left untreated, sores can even spread to the oral cavity and throat. This usually affects drug users, diabetics, and those who use dentures. If your immune system is weak due to cancer, chemotherapy, and HIV, you may be prone to them. What causes yeast infection in the corner of your mouth? Yeast infections in the corners of mouth are caused by the yeast known as Candida, that is normally found in the vaginal or the digestive tracts. Candida species cause disease by invading tissue or by making potent toxins. Red cracks at the corners of the mouth. The following people are susceptible to these mouth infections: those who neglect oral hygiene, those who use antibiotics on a regular basis, those whose dentures are not fitted in a proper manner, diabetic patients, people who are on prescription steroid, those who are on medications that results in a dry mouth, people whose immune systems are weak due to other infections. Home remedies. The most effective way to treat this is to apply diluted apple cider vinegar in the affected area, which is around the corners of the mouth. This can help to restrain the growth of yeast. If the vinegar causes mild itching on areas around the mouth, you can add some garlic clove in the diluted apple cider vinegar. You can take a glass of buttermilk daily to treat it quickly. The beneficial bacteria in buttermilk sees yeast growth. Curd is also effective in cure. You can apply curd in the infected area. You can even include plain curd to your daily diet. Tea tree oil proves to be helpful in treatment for the infection. You can apply it around the mouth and leave it overnight. You can get great relief by doing this regularly. Applying honey on the affected area is another natural way to treat infection on corners of mouth. Grapefruit seed extract is an effectual remedy for yeast infection. You can dilute it, apply on corners of mouth and allow it to dry. You can do this as many times as possible. You can also apply baby oil enriched with vitamin E. It is important to avoid foods high in sugar and foods that contain yeast. You can stay away from fruits like melons and oranges, canned fruit juices and foods rich in gluten like wheat bread, rye bread, and pasta, as they can aggravate the symptoms. It is wise to try home remedies first before choosing other options for curing this infection.